vacation, and out of all places, he went to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And he said the weather was crazy there. He was sitting down on his lawn chair in a nice glass of iced tea, looking at the cloud. Oh, look, there's a little cloud. 5 minutes later, the locals are hanging on to the palm trees. We love it here. Now, he's been a bunch of other places, but he's always had relationship problems with his wife. And he called her one day, and he hung up on her. I said, why'd you do that? Well, you know, I just hung up on her. She's like, did you hang up on me? And he said, yeah, it sounds like this, click. And also, I have this little boy, Ahmed. Now, okay, fine, I got your name wrong. But still, he loves to be a terrorist. And so I had an interview with him. And I'm like, Ahmed, now, how did you die? I said, the timer on the bomb for 3 minutes and it went off in 2 seconds. You know that's why I cried. What was the last thing you saw before you died? Flying car parts. I think it was your Prius. And now, I don't only have a blue Prius. It's not a red, it's not a black, it's blue. And it's not one of the blue Priuses, it's a blue Prius. It's so sparkly. Sparkles, yeah. I think I did that one too well. And we also, my mom, she got a little 3-pound Chihuahua. And if anything yaps at a running leaf, it is not a dog, it's a yapping beanie baby. Yes. And so that little dog, every dog knows that you put the stick in your mouth sideways. No, this dog had the stick in its mouth up, in, over, in, and it's running towards me. And it decides it wants to look down. Well, it looks down, and actually, with momentum together, pole vaults over the stick. If it was going any faster, I'd have a new puppet, a Chihuahua on a stick. And now, that Chihuahua, you can fit it in the little car seat of the Prius, and it'll just slip right down in between the seats, and you gotta pull it back up. Where'd that guy go? And so, you have to, like, put him on the parking brake. And so, you're like, oops, I gotta shift. Sorry, I thought that was your head. I thought it was a little shifty thingy. Sorry, you know, the leather, the fur, I thought I was shifting the gears. Now, if you can have a car that you can stick your hand out the window and it'll turn, that is too small of a car. You go up to a gas station. It's really fuel efficient though. You go up to a gas station, oh, it's in there. 10 cents, what do you know? So, you're just driving around. And now, I like the H1 Hummer. Now, that thing is awesome. Now, my mom's in one car, my dad's in the other. Somehow, he had been tricked to where my mom's driving the Hummer and my dad was driving a little blue Prius. And with little stickers that everyone decorated with. It was so pretty. And he was driving around, and my mom calls my dad. He goes, ring, ring. Hello, yes, you have puppets in your hand. You're driving a powder blue Prius, and you've got pretty Christmas decorations all over your car. Click. And so, now, if you can drive under an 18-wheeler and back out and say, woo, that's dirty, that is too small of a car. And now, my little sister, she has a mind kind of like mine, comedy genius. She was out on the lawn one day with the leash on the dog. It's one of those retractable leashes, so you can press the button and let it go, and it'll yank the dog's head, and the dog just go. So she was pressing the button, letting it go, and she had this idea. I saw the gears turning in her head right then. And so I saw her quickly press the button and drop the leash. Well, she dropped the leash, and the leash quickly started to retract. The dog stopped. It heard a new noise, plastic scattering across the ground. And then it decided it was time to panic. Now, beat me to the funny part here. Well, the dog ran as fast as it could, but the leash was slightly faster. The dog was laying on the floor, did a couple somersaults in the air, and landed right in my front yard.